This is exactly why being on steroids can make you infertile, though it can also happen even if you're natural.
I hurt myself today.
Let's go!
If that dog is the referee, then this definitely doesn't count. In a normal court, the worst thing that could happen is missing the shot, but in this one, this is how it ends. This guy started playing basketball at 35 because he knew there wouldn't be any competition if he'd started earlier. The last thing the person who designed that gym expected was someone doing that on the pull-up bar. Even the safety rack gave up after seeing those quarter reps. It's definitely the shoe's fault, and the racks can actually hold plenty of weight. That wasn't the reason. This is what 100% raw strength looks like. Literally zero equipment, just straight up throwing 405 overhead. No wonder this is a CrossFit gym. And if you think they're just playing, that's actually how they train.
Dude, Ramon mogs Nas. He's mogging right now in his face, bro.
The judges gave Ramon extra points just for the mug, and I honestly thought it was a Snapchat filter. They put that sign there just in case someone actually tries it, but it's not stopping this guy. This is what you can do at the gym if you forget your headphones.
Come on, man. Rise and grind. Come on, come on. Hustle for the muscle. Come on, there is no tomorrow. Keep fighting, keep fighting. You have to train insane, or you're gonna remain the same. Legends aren't made. I mean, fuck.
This is what happens when someone with zero grappling skills faces someone who's been training for a while, but weighs less than half as much. It really shows that technique can matter more than strength. I really think this is way too much depth and completely unnecessary to do. If it's that easy to go up, then you're definitely missing out on some extra full body training. And doing push-ups with dumbbells is actually harder than regular ones because of the extra range of motion.
Everything was structured. I lived in a fucking box in order to be the best, meaning I had no outside. People would call me with their problems, I'd hang up on them.
These kinds of workouts can actually be great, since you really get into a flow state. Just imagine not being able to dry your clothes, because your cardio is that bad. This actually looks like a really good idea for a prank.
I'm an autumn.
Interesting.
If you have even a slight survival instinct, you'd at least have a spotter, or do some practice sets, definitely not go straight to this. If you're a powerlifter, just know that the heavier your lifts get, the lower your IQ drops, to the point you end up doing things like this.
Powerlifters, listen up. If you struggle with counting your sets, these are the two best ways to do it. One is on the combo rack, you're just sliding the pin into whatever set you're on. And then two is just drawing it on the bench.
This is what powerlifting world records used to be like. Literally fire.
The homie was like really getting into fitness, so I was asking him what he seasons his chicken with. He gonna look me dead in the eyes and say discipline. What if I beat your ass?
Whoever says things like that definitely quits training after the first 2 or 3 months tops. If this were actually true, then over 90% of people would stop training, and gyms would be a lot emptier. And if a trucker can fit in a full workout with both weights and cardio, then there's really no job where you couldn't make time to train. And Entering a wrestling gym as a lightweight has to be the easiest way to get traumatized for life.
Now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
These are the kinds of studies we need to see more of, so more people can actually get jacked, instead of being confused about where to start. If you do enough jump rope, you'll eventually get a 10 and a 6-pack. Just trust the process.
He's dangerous.
That 915-pound deadlift was done with a stiff bar. Switching to a deadlift bar alone could add another 60 pounds or more. And he's not even using straps, so he really has the potential to pull that off. Also, he's only 20 years old, supposedly natural. This video is just way funnier than it should be.
You have to let go of one hand. You look at me? Oh my God. Now walk on it, get away. Now, cross in front of you. 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 You gotta have your legs front of you. Cross your legs in front of you.
I don't know how this ended up like this, but the alarm going off was definitely unneeded.
And then looking at snow on the third day.
Let's go, brother.
And that was David Goggins.
That was probably the last time he saw him, until the finish line. Watching this video genuinely made my day. This is a sign to just start pogo sticking, instead of walking. This bodybuilder definitely sees red when he gets angry.
I'll show you how to get on your channel. They gotta stay. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, okay? Respect me. Don't touch me.
All those bodybuilders competing must be glad this guy hasn't stepped on stage yet.
All right, guys, big announcements. I know a lot of people were expecting my appearance weekend in Vegas for the Mr. Olympia. Fortunately, due to a pec tear, I'm going to be sitting out again this year. Obviously, in the classic division, I sat out last year to make sure that Chris had an uncontested run for his final time.
This guy actually went and tried carrying the boat, and not on a flat surface. He's literally hiking with it.
I gotta ask where you're going.
Hopefully up there. We'll see how windy it gets, but...
Are you going to that lake?
No, holy cross.
Okay. Just bringing it for fun? Yeah. That rocks. Yeah. Carrying the boats.
Yeah.
If you don't compete, you don't have to hit hamstrings. I mean, think about it. When you're showing someone your legs, you show them your quads. You don't show your hamstrings. If you're showing someone your back, you're not pulling down your pants to show your hamstrings and back. You're only doing that if you compete. So theoretically, if you don't compete, you don't have to hit hamstrings. You only have to worry about your quads.
But if you're not competing, that means you're training for health. And when you do that, the last thing you need is imbalances. That's it, guys. See you in the next one.